Submitting kindly binary relay.
Welcome, enlightened entities. I am Galaxsee Higgs. Today we explore the mysterious Dogon tribe of Mali, West Africa. Okay, let's jump in. As a solo traveler, I love to visit all different destinations on my way through. The Dogon believe that they come from the sky and are linked to the Sirius star. The Hogon is the spiritual leader of a Dogon village. How do the Dogon tribe of Mali, West Africa, know about the invisible to the human eye star called Sirius B? The Dogon are master artisans and show glimpses of their religion through mask making. Masks protect people against their fears. Masks block out negative forces and that which has caused them. The Dogon were able to chart and map out the Sirius star, but do not have any hidden technology or astronomical devices to do so. The companion star of white sequence star Sirius A is Sirius B. The white dwarf Sirius B orbits the primary every 50 years. White dwarfs are believed to be the remnants of stars similar to Earth's sun, small and hot, with a diameter of only 7,500 miles. Sirius B resides in the fifth closest stellar system known to humans. Smaller than Earth, Sirius B is denser, with a gravitational field 350,000 times greater. A being weighing 150 pounds on Earth would weigh 50 million pounds on Sirius B. Sirius B cannot be viewed by the naked eye. Between the two stars, the distance varies between 8.1 and 31.5 astronomical units. The star system's age is estimated to be between 200 and 300 million years. Stargazers first discovered Sirius B in 1862. Since the 13th century, the Dogon have held ceremonies to celebrate the cycle of Sirius A and Sirius B. According to the Dogon, Sirius B has a companion star, Sirius C, which has around a 50-year elliptical orbit around Sirius B. In 1970, using a telescope, scientists photographed the star, Sirius B. In 1995, gravitational studies showed the possibility of a brown dwarf star orbiting Sirius. Highly specialized old world lizards, chameleons come in various colors, and many can change color. Chameleon skin has a superficial layer which contains their pigments, and under that layer are cells with guanine crystals. Chameleons change the space between the guanine crystals. This changes the color of the skin, which changes the wavelength of light reflected off the crystals. Bone-based fluorescence can be seen under UV light. The Dogon people's oral traditions say a race of people arrived on Earth thousands of years ago from the Sirius system. The alien visitors were called the Nommos, the teachers. According to the Dogon, the Nommos were amphibious beings. They were also referred to as the serpent, often compared to lizards and chameleons. Amphibious beings are also found in Sumerian, Babylonian, and Akkadian art. Linked with the star Sirius is the Egyptian goddess Isis, who at times is depicted as a mermaid. The Nommos lived on a planet that orbits another star in the Sirius system. The Nommos told the Dogon about Earth's solar system, that planets orbit the Sun, that Jupiter has 4 moons, and that Saturn has rings. After Galileo invented the telescope, Westerners discovered this interesting information about Earth's solar system. Marcel Goral was a French author known for his pioneering ethnographic field studies. He was also an anthropologist. Between 1928, Marcel crossed Africa. He then met the Dogon. Many anthropologists were very negative about his claims about Sirius. He was known for his work with the blind hunter. The book Marcel then wrote is in the description. Germaine de Lorraine was a French anthropologist who lived and worked among the Dogon for over 20 years. She received great criticism from her peers for her publication on Dogon astronomy and the ancient knowledge of the existence of Sirius B. The invisible to the naked eye dwarf white star, and that extraterrestrials, the Nommo, might have been in contact with the Dogon. Dutch anthropologist W.E.A. van Veen spent 7 years studying the Dogon. He agreed with Carl Sagan's conceived scenario that a missionary or European must have taught the Dogon about Sirius B. Genevieve, a colleague and daughter of Marcel, defended Germaine, criticizing and dismissing Van Beck's speculation as misguided and ignorance of esoteric tradition. The American planetary scientist, astronomer, astrophysicist, cosmologist, science communicator, author, and astrobiologist Carl Sagan was also known for his research about the possibilities of extraterrestrial life. Sagan thought it wise that the scientific community listen for signals with radio telescopes for intelligent extraterrestrial life forms. Among other top secret clearances, Carl Sagan held a secret clearance with NASA. In his book, Broca's Brain, he believes that the Dogon have not spoken of another planet beyond Saturn, a planet that has rings. So, the Dogon's knowledge must have come from a European or a missionary. NASA would like to collect scientific data in advance of the coming missions to Mars. They will study aspects that the astronauts are expected to experience. NASA is presently seeking candidates. The requirements are highly motivated U.S. citizens, aged 35 to 55 years old. Participants must be proficient in both English and Russian. NASA will study the sociological and psychological effects of confinement and isolation on humans. This simulated space mission will provide important scientific data. As of today's date, this opportunity is ongoing, and thus far, there is no registration deadline. For more information, visit the links in the description. For 8 months, NASA will study a small crew who will live together, working together to complete a simulated space mission. While isolated in Moscow, Russia, the international crew will use virtual reality to complete a number of tasks. the participants will be performing robotic operations. Collected data will help NASA prepare for space exploration's real-life challenges. NASA Human Research Program is the sponsoring organization. Canis Major is Latin, with its name meaning the greater dog. In Greek mythology, Canis is the bigger dog following Orion. The winter constellation Canis Major is the home of Sirius, the brightest star in the evening sky. Sirius is known as the dog star. Sirius is a binary star, and it is only 8.6 light years away. Canis Major occupies an area of 380 square degrees, located in the second quadrant of the southern hemisphere. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. I will join you again in the next video. Be kind to each other. Galaxsee Higgs, jumping out.